Hello again, this is Keith Loki back with possibly the very last video of the Caveman challenge. We only have one flight left for only 2.7 science, which kind of sucks, but we're going to go ahead and get it. We just have to go to the Mun and get one of the craters we haven't landed at yet, transmit it back, and we will be done with this challenge. I'm just going to be using the SRB variant of the last ship I was using because the SRB version seems to work a lot better. And do everything set up on it. We got our required science loadout. Let's take a flight, the final flight. Hopefully it goes well. Still not used to not using joint reinforcement. So much rock in the ships. It's one of my favorite mods to use. Sometimes having these ships just shake and wobble like a wet noodle is just insane. Side jet debris. Oh yeah, that crashed a while ago. I was able to get a lot of science from the Mun off camera, just landing, getting a bit of science and ditching and doing it again. It required a lot of flights and took a long time, but I have, I think, one crater left that I gotta do. I'm not 100% sure, remember which one. I might have to pull up a biome map. So I know I got the far side and what was the other crater? Go for the polar crater or the I think I got highlands. I think I got the highland crater. I'm not going to go for the midland craters because those are just insane to try and get. I think I got the east far side crater. Oh shoot, I don't remember which crater it is. I think I'll just go for the northern basin then, since I can't remember. I know I didn't get the northern basin. This thing might not be able to get into the sky. Come on. I might have to restart this flight. Didn't pay enough attention to my height. Come on. And it's wobbling way too much. Probably just lost a lot of delta V there. Maybe I can salvage this. Well, let's try before I give up. Nope, I'm not going to be able to salvage this with this engine. With that engine, it's not even going to be able to get into orbit without wasting a ton of friggin' fuel. Let's get it down to 70 degrees, I believe that is. Yeah, that's 70. Wait till we get up to 10K, and then we'll finish rolling over. Those landed. bit of a drunken space flight too, so pardon my possibly increased fuck-ups in this one. Come on. Get at least to 50. Oh yeah, I'll be able to get up to 50, no problem. It's been a few days since I've done a flight in this thing, so I'm not 100% aware of its capabilities again. I don't remember if this thing was able to get into the first suborbital to 70K on just that engine or not, but all I really need to do is, oh yeah, I get to 75K and then I wait, fast forward till I get to 70, and then finish my orbital burn, and that should leave me a little bit of fuel to give me that starting boost to the MUN, and then I just need to use the last stage to land, and then we'll be good. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to be playing next and when I will start recording, so I might be waiting till Alpha 13 of 7 Days to Die comes out and play that with one of my good buddies and his sister, or I might actually jump into my modded install and start a new game of KSP. See if we can set up a base with Rover Dude, historic Rover Dude's colonization mods. I haven't really been able to get those to work with life support yet, so it'd be interesting to do that. How much fuel do I got left in the stage? A little bit. Let's quick save. Now we want to start thrusting at about here. So loop around. Start turning around to the right side. A quick save here just to be save on time. Final stage. And if we're lucky, we should have no problem landing and hopefully even getting to the correct biome, the basin. Am I rotated the right way? I really wish I rearranged these solar panels. They don't get any sunlight at the angle I put them on, or in relation to the way I take off. I actually screwed up a few of the flights trying to grind for science between videos because I didn't roll them over. Okay, where's the northern basin? Okay, so focus on that. I can't see the northern basin. So I landed there. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and give this a nice little thrust outwards so we don't get screwed over. So I guess we're going for this area. Woohoo! Now where is the... There's the sun against the orbit. We're in orbit. Now we're deorbited. And there we go. Oh, way too quick on the freaking thrust. So I wasn't able to find the basin, but we should hopefully be able to get science here. I don't remember if I did already do science in this area, but it should be fine for it. I did have a lot of crafts strewn around, but I deleted a lot of them and scrapped them. A few of them I tried to science hop, but with the low amount of fuel I had in them, I was not successful with doing so. A lot of them ended up smashing into the planet and strewing their bits apart or across the surface, or just being blown up in its full entirety. This looks like it's going to have a lot of fuel to land with though, so this flight should be safe. Possibly even enough to jump to another biome, but with the small amount of science we need now, there's no real point to doing the multiple biome jumps. This is actually a pretty fun challenge though. It's really hard to keep within those limits too. So one thing I always upgraded first was as soon as I got the chance, the launch pad would be upgraded. Even before the VAB, because 30 parts sounds pretty bad, but once you start getting really strong SRBs, having that extra weight ability really helps you out a ton. Like a lot of the current SRB that I unlocked with the last engine tier, I can't even use it because of the amount of weight it has in it. With that one, this small payload would be able to get into orbit and no problem at all. I could probably put 2 of them on it and force it out into the orbit of the sun, no problem at all. Let's speed up a little bit. Bring it down to, say, 1,000. Let's bring it just there. Space near the Mun. Space near the Mun. Really wish I was good enough to be able to bring one of these flights back, because there's so much science just spread around the planet that I don't have the Delta V amount with my skill at flying to bring it back and get that amount of science, which would have made it 10 times easier. wish I had finer controls too. I can't remember if there is a key. Well, I know there's a key that the stabilizer assistance, but I don't know if there is one that affects the thrust for other than RCS. Ooh, come on, don't break on me. Log pressure data. Log temperature data. And we now have our science required to get that final unlock and complete the challenge. So back to the Space Center. Let's recover some of these parts. Any science in these? No. Nothing else strewn about. So, to the science lab. And advanced construction. So, we've finally finished up to tier 5 of the tech tree and completed the Caveman challenge. That was quite a difficult challenge, and I actually learned a bit about how to get proper encounter nodes with the MUN. That will actually translate very well with future flights in other games, and also weight management. I'll probably end up doing another challenge after I find one that I like. This one just kind of spoke to me, so I was like, I gotta try this one out. But that's the end of this series. I thank you for watching. My name's Keith Loki, and you guys have a good night.